Hey everyone, welcome back to another Rizixel video. Today we're going to be talking about SyperPK's brand new map, One of Us, and we're going to go over the highs, the lows, and the buffaloes of the map, tell you if it's worth your time. So let's jump right in. So first up, we're going to talk about the lows. Now I found two lows, and they're ones that are probably more preference. So if you're really worried about something, you don't have to be as worried because these are just preference-based lows. So starting with the first one here, you're really going to get low battle pass experience. So if you're looking for a creative map that you enjoy, but that is also going to give you a lot of experience towards your battle pass, this is not the map for you. At least in its current state, which this did just come out not too long ago, a couple days at most, I think maybe a week. So in the current state though, you're not going to get a lot of experience. Just know that. And if you're just looking for a map to enjoy and get a ton of experience, this is not the case for you. But otherwise, it's great. Next up, for the lows, we have building. Now, this is very controversial and very subjective. I am not a builder. I started playing Fortnite in Chapter 3, Season 1. Therefore, I played like one season of build before Zero Build came out. So I jumped on the Zero Build, bandwagon, and I've been Zero Build ever since. So it's really hard for me to play build modes, and I'm trying to get better, but it's just terrible. I'm just bad at it. So for me, that's a little bit of a low on the map. Wish there could be a bit more structures and could play at a Zero Build version, but I understand that build's very popular, so that's why this is a subjective low, right? Moving into the buffaloes, because we'll start with like what's in that middle ground. Honestly, this isn't a good or bad thing, but there is only one map. Now, as I said, this literally just came out. I wasn't expecting more than one map, but I think that's something that could be improved upon in the future for sure, is that there could be more maps, all with the same theme. Obviously, the gameplay is phenomenal, so we'll talk about that in a minute, but I just wish there was a bit more there for us as far as that buffalo goes. So it's not too high or too low. The other buffalo, like this might bother some people, might not, is the audio for the map. If you're playing it over and over and over again, it kind of gets very repetitive, which makes sense. But like there's a part where they're all chanting One of Us in the final round, and if that final round is taking a long time or something, like you almost just want to mute your headset because you're just going to hear One of Us chants the entire time. So that's why it's in the buffalo though, because it's not like a low. It's not a reason to not play this map by any means. Let's jump into the high categories though. And for me, the biggest thing I noticed from this map is that it's extremely compelling. The gameplay is a lot of fun. You start out, as a solo, and then you build your team. If you get kills, you recruit them onto your team with those eliminations. And then you move into round 2 where you battle the other 3 regions that just did the same thing you did. And then only 2 of those regions are going to make it. And then, or I guess you battle one of the other regions. And then you move into being inside of the arena itself, where you face off with that other team until there's only one of you remaining on one of the sides, and then you battle out in 1v1s. And it's really fun. This system of progression almost feels very, very nice and rewarding. And then on top of that, if you do get that win, you're able to get some XP coins. So that is nice, but it's just fun. Like, it feels satisfying that you went through all of these rounds to win. It's not your red versus blue or pit type map. Like, there is almost storytelling to it in a way. I definitely think hands down that this is one of the best Cypher maps that his team has released, and they always do a good job, but this one has held my attention and I just couldn't stop playing it this morning. So I really do enjoy this map. Now, that being said, is it worth your time? Because we definitely did answer that question. Personally, I think it is. I don't know how you guys are feeling right now with the current state of Fortnite, and I can make a separate video if you want me to on my thoughts about it. But basically, I feel like it's a little dull, and I've been looking for something else while still loving the game of Fortnite itself. So Cypher releasing this map was kind of perfect timing for me, because I jumped in and I'm like, wow, I'm just enjoying this gameplay and this mode. So I definitely think it's worth your time. At least check it out. And even if you're not a builder like me, I still won a couple of times. I ended up getting into a few random lobbies where you could tell a lot of us weren't builders. So it's a great map to just play regardless. And it's a great map for your friends too, right? If you have a big group of friends that all get on and play games together, or you're part of those gaming communities, this is a great map to add to that rotation, because I think it's a lot of fun. So that's it for this one. Honestly, like I said, to just quick recap the video, the lows, not really a lot of experience. It's a build mode. The mediums are like the buffaloes, basically only really one map. and the chants get a little dull. But on the high end, and these are the important ones, it's such a compelling game mode, one of the most creative we've seen in a while for creative Fortnite. So definitely worth your time. Go check it out. Let me know what you think below. If you want to play a game with me, play matches of the one of us with me, just let me know. Hit me up in the comments. I hope you guys have a great day, though, and we'll see you guys on the next video.